Ben.
Hello everyone. My name is Ben Donko, and I wrote this piece a couple of years ago while I was in Seattle. That was shortly after the Orlando tragedy, which I'm sure we all remember. Don't give the Uber driver the address to that gay bar. Always stop one block away, because see, Ahmed from the other night told you the way you were going was haram, and that in his country you'll be put in jail or better off dead. And Christopher from the other night, he told you to call on the Lord. He told you to call on him and repent yourself away from sin. So I baptized myself under the sweat of strangers in a bathhouse, follow the ritual moves of men and women and genderqueer folk, moving on the dance floor along to the same heartbeat for as long as we have a heartbeat, finding myself in the smile of strangers, sharing a common hope of freedom and joy, and sharing a common fear and terror that someone will come in and shoot a 49 of us, Orlando. See, I've not been okay since Orlando. And yet, people have been in my mentions talking to me about how 49 queer people could have lived if they had had guns with them. Which is to say, how they could have prevented their own deaths. Which is to say, how they could have lived if they hadn't been so out and so proud and so queer and worst of all, alive. Which is to say, how they could have lived if they hadn't lived. Which is to say, how they deserve to die. My social media stream is constant with people telling me how every queer person deserves to die and how every black/brown person is just asking for it. Like, why didn't he try to fight against those bullets though? Like, why was he out trying to buy tea and Skittles at night? Who the fuck buys tea and Skittles at night? Like, why was she driving anyway? Like, why did he pull out his driver's license when the cop said license and registration, please? Like, why was he trans in public? Like, why do trans people want to use the public restroom anyway? Like, why are you black in public? Why are you queer in public? Why are you an immigrant in public? Why do you people still think that you're free in the land of the free?
Yeah.
So this is the season of unseasoned racism. People will always find a reason for bigotry, so please take care of yourself. Step out and take a breath. Look out. If it helps, look out. If it helps, look out. If it helps to you, you're supernatural. Because even when you're drowning, you can still breathe underwater. So you might as well turn the water into wine while you're at it. Turn tears into Hennessy. Turn soul-crippling blues into blues you can actually dance to. Turn sorrow into poetry. I know sometimes it's hard to tell if you're depressed or just alive in 2018. P.S. Some people love to keep themselves warm with the fire of the bridges they burn, probably a pathological disorder. They seem to forget that warmth isn't measured by temperature. They seem to forget that they have so much fire in them. Child, it could bring Rome down again, but please, it is not your duty to make them see it. Because see, your love is a pyre ready to burn, and your love is an empire ready to fall under merciless lava. Do not fall in love with a pyromaniac who's only roaming for his next victim. Don't you know that Nero fiddled when Rome burned down to ashes? Thank you.